My earliest food bank memory was when I was 7. We had always struggled with food, and when we went in, it was just a great experience. Everybody was so nice to me. It made me feel not so poor and not alone.
I have a lot going on with this body of mine, living with HIV and living with chronic pain. So I need to be able to eat healthy foods. It's not easy being on a fixed income, living in San Francisco.
Working as a caregiver for my parents really started in my late 20s. They passed 1 month apart. When I lost my parents, I lost more than just them. It was my job and my housing.
When I was 18, I got my wisdom teeth pulled and they gave me Vicodin. So I would take the Vicodin as prescribed. Eventually I was hooked, and eventually it brought me to using heroin. I decided that I needed to go to program. I was clean for a while and I had my first son. Now I had something to really live for. Eventually, I became a single mom with 2 children. I noticed I was struggling for food. So I came back to the food bank because I knew that's where I could go to get help. After being at the food bank for a while, I received a flyer for the food PAC from a friend.
The food PAC is the San Francisco-Marin Food Policy and Advocacy Coalition.
The food PAC consists of people in the community. They can channel a meaningful voice both to the food bank and to positions in government. It's that down-to-earth, in the trenches perspective.
One of the first things we learned was that we were going to be going to Sacramento and speak out for what we need.
My first impression, I was really nervous. I was afraid that I didn't know what I was doing and that I wasn't gonna know what I was doing.
When I found out that the food PAC would last a year, it was funny to me because prior to that point, I really only had a month-to-month lease on life. That year was a meaningful commitment.
We spent many, many, many months learning how to advocate.
And I felt more comfortable and more prepared to advocate for the needs of the tenderloin with the training that I received through the food PAC.
When I told my story, I felt really good because I felt like I had learned so much and worked so hard with the food PAC that at the end of the day, I felt very accomplished. And I knew that we all made a difference.
I think that it is extremely important that the people receiving the services on the street, living this day to day, should be the ones out there speaking to the officials about what they need and how they need it. That's when you're about the people, when you listen to the people and you follow up and you fight for them.
It's really important that community takes care of community because they're the ones closest to the need. They're the ones who can quickly respond to the need. It's somebody standing in front of you, telling you what their need is, and you're looking at them. And then you decide what you're going to do or not do.
Advocating for the food bank was something I had a true passion in because I was remembering how I felt when I was a child and I got to go to the food bank for the first time. And the experience I had, it made me feel less alone. I want children to feel like the world is a less scary place. I think everybody deserves that feeling.